Let's talk to Cody. It's Cody Hefner.
Yes.
From the Cincinnati Museum
That's
Center.
me.
He's the VP of
Marketing and Communications.
Cody, I got to tell you, you've seen Superman. I don't even have to ask that question, right? Have you gone to see it in the theater?
Yes.
In theater or at the Omnimax?
In theater. I don't know what you wrote down on the pad, but
Not much.
anything you wrote down on the pad does not say Cody gets to see exclusive cool stuff.
What?
Yeah. It's okay.
Oh, you know what though?
So you had to go to the regular movies like everybody else?
Yep. I'm just mild-mannered.
Did you get the invite to the Museum Center for that special screening, Cody?
No.
No, and he works
Well, that makes two of us.
All right.
Anyway, got a couple of Superman fans here, me and Cody. I went and saw the movie. Boy, the Cincinnati Museum Center is so prominently featured. It is here's a clip of James Gunn, the director of Superman. He was doing an interview with somebody up in Cleveland, and they were talking about the Cincinnati Museum Center and the Hall of Justice. Here you go. So that's James Gunn, the guy that sounds super excited. He's the director, which is why this movie's great, because he's got so much passion. My twin brother, Cody, went and saw this movie, and he knows Cincinnati well. He did not know Museum Center was in this movie. And he looked at my friend like, is that Cincinnati? And then they go inside of Museum Center, the Hall of Justice, which is where the superheroes hang out in the movie. They didn't change anything.
No, they messed with the murals, with the mosaics a little bit, but you can't see it much. But yeah, it is. You walk in there today, it looks basically how it does on screen.
Yeah, it said trains. They put like a scissor lift at one point at the end, and I'm like, are they trying to cover up a dinosaur in the hallway? Like, why? Right? What?
Right.
Give us a scoop.
So I don't. They ran a very tight set, but. Yeah, I mean, you look at that's what's really wonderful about it is you have such a dynamic location, such an incredible location. The last thing you want to do is mess around with it too much. But we were all shocked just how much they left. They sort of said, perfect, this is exactly what we're looking for, and how much it looks like it does every day in the film.
I got to be honest with you, Cody. Truthfully, I don't care about Superman. But what has made me care about this movie is the Cincy Museum Center.
Are you a big Clark Kent fan? Are you like, what?
He doesn't know.
No, I don't even care, Cody. No, I don't even care about superheroes at all. But once Jesse's like, no, Anna, I love the Museum Center. Like, I've grown up going there. I still go, a lot to this day. And so once he said that, I'm like, okay, now I just want to see Cincinnati on the big screen. That's actually the only reason why I think I might go see the movie.
It is for a building that I get to see every day and that all of the staff get to see every day. It was really exciting to say, all right, let's see it through someone else's eyes. Let's see it through someone else's lens, which was something we were all really looking forward to. And it was like the worst kept secret in Cincinnati.
Oh yeah. What was the code name for the movie? Like Red Sun or something?
Listen, they told as few people as little as possible.
We talked about it on the air, and we found out.
But you always wonder, okay, what are they actually going to use? Are they going to use this one little corner? Because there are a lot of films that have filmed at the Museum Center, at Union Terminal, and they say, we really like this particular room, or we hear that it feels like it's from the 40s. Can you show us that? And they do this tiny little corner. It says we want the full experience, and they use it. And for what's exciting for us is a lot of people locally do know the connection to the Hall of Justice. They know, they remember the 70s cartoons, Super Friends. Maybe people around the country don't know that, or around the world. This is an opportunity to reintroduce Union Terminal to people not only in Cincinnati, in the U.S., but around the world, because everyone around the world is going to see Union Terminal in Superman.
That's what I was going to ask. Do you think that this is going to make it kind of like a tourist attraction, not just for the museum, but because they're like, here, I'm at the Hall of Justice?
So it already has. We already, this past week, we've had people who come in. Right now we're closed Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and people will come in and they'll poke their heads in. We say, hi, how can we help you? We're actually closed today. And they go, well, can we just come inside? And we say, well, sure, but we're closed. They go, no, we just want to come in. and take a picture. And they'll come in, they take a picture, and then they like run out the door screaming that they got it. Like people are
That is so
stopping
cool.
by the building just to take photos of it because they saw it in the film.
And of course, you guys are like, every single one of those photos from a marketing standpoint is free advertising. Like,
Yes.
let's just, so it's like, come on in if you can, accommodate it, take a photo. Their friends are going to see it. And they're like, oh yeah, I live up in Columbus or whatever. I'll just drive down.
The hope is that they'll come on a day you guys are open, and then they'll be like, "Oh, you got dolphins at the Omnimax or something."
Yeah, we do have dolphins at the
I know, I did the commercial.
Do your dolphin noise, Anna. Have you ever heard a commercial?
I
know.
have.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not.
That was me
Yeah, we know.
making the dolphin noises. Okay.
But
What were you going to say? I feel like we cut you off. Yeah.
I don't even
You
know
lost your train
where to go
of
from there.
thought. Sorry.
Listen, when the universe expands and they bring in Aquaman, I think they should have you come in and just dub all the dolphin sounds.
I
That'd
can be
awesome.
a dolphin actress if you guys need it. Yeah.
so Anna,
I'm good at
Aquaman
that.
is a comic book
Aquaman,
character.
also never seen, but Jason Momoa.
Oh,
Because he's
I'm
hot.
shocked
and
you know
Well, he's like hot
that.
with his shirt off and his tattoos. So I'm like, I kind of know that, but I've never seen it. No, I don't care.
Superman's pretty good looking too, by
Is
the
he?
way. Yeah, he's an unknown. You've never heard of this guy before, but
Okay.
he's really.
Maybe
Did you
I'll-
like the movie? I mean, do you have to? You don't have to say yes, but
No, I did. So the comic book movies have really kind of run the gamut, and they're so ever present now. But you think back, what Batman came out in 1989. That was like the first like reintroduction of these comic book films, and it was kind of dark. Tim Burton, but comic books are always so bright and colorful and fun, and they. That's not always been the case historically, but this one, it felt bright and fun and hopeful. And the purpose of creating these heroes that have this strict moral compass, that do good, that help people out, is to make people feel hopeful, and good. And that's what the film does. It's supposed to be a little campy. You're supposed to have a really good time. You're supposed to feel good. And I think it hit it on the head.
it's optimistic. Like Superman, the movie, Christopher Reeve, 1978, is my favorite film of all time.
Is it really?
Favorite film, and I love movie scores. It's my favorite movie score of all time.
He's
Anna knows.
obsessed. Like, he's been talking about this movie for months.
And I got very excited in 2006 when Superman Returns came out, and I'm like, okay, it's okay, but it was just kind of, it was. And then the newer ones, the newer movies, were okay, but they're gritty and they're all right. But I never cheered for this character again. I was like, gosh, I wanted somebody. He's got to be the good guy. Like, I'm tired of moodiness and everything. So this movie, huge course correction. It's bright, colorful. It is a little campy, but man, he saves the day. Like, he literally saved a squirrel in the movie, Anna.
Oh.
Like,
Don't give
he
it all
flew
away.
down-
All right, hold on. No.
Spoiler. Squirrel made it. But
How many test screenings do you think they did before they're like, all right, I guess the squirrel has to live?
I know.
Yeah, did they try to cut that scene? And they're
Right.
like, no, keep that one in.
We had a version where the squirrel died and people walked out. They were very upset.
Dude, there-
So a note on that. Have you, and I'm not even going to look at you. I'm sorry.
yeah,
but
just cut her out.
You
I'll turn
guys
her
just
off.
finished
Jesse-
this without me.
See, Anna.
Jesse, you've surely seen Cliffhanger, right? With
Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no. So someone has.
Wait, is there a raccoon? Or that's Ace Ventura.
Just go ahead. What happens in
It's Ace
Cliffhanger
Ventura,
that
too.
we've never seen?
Go ahead.
There's a point where they're in the mountains, they're in the snow, and there's a bunny hopping around, and a bad guy shoots it.
Oh, my God.
It like kills this bunny, and so they wrapped the movie and they showed it to test screenings, and people freaked out. So they had to go. Stallone put up his own money to reshoot this so that the rabbit lived because people were so mad. Everything that's going on in the movie, they're like, you guys cannot shoot
The bunny.
You know what?
That's messed up.
There's a part, I don't want to, this isn't a spoiler. There's a part sort of early-ish in the movie where Crypto, the dog, they mess with Crypto, the dog. And he's, you know the scene, right? And instantly my heart dropped. I'm like, you have got to be kidding. You do not do that to a dog. He was okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
they're
still-
killing everybody.
Yeah,
People are dying.
they're killing
But they didn't. Like, clearly this movie, I was like, that was a decision. Like, and I'm like, good, because that would turn everybody off at that point.
I think of how fine a line Superman has to walk to not go John Wick at that point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, talk about the moral fiber. It's there. You start messing with dogs, and
Right.
the laser eyes are coming out.
No good. I've also never seen John Wick.
Neither. Man,
Can you tell us
what do you like, Anna?
Give us your top 2 movies.
Okay.
Ooh, I don't have an answer. I can't
You
tell
don't
you.
have an answer? How
No,
Lose a Guy
I'm
in
not
10
a big
Days.
movie. I love scary movies. I love thrillers and scary movies, but those tend to sometimes be really weird ones that I watch where I say it and no one's ever heard of it and I don't even know a title that I could give you. I like Jurassic Park.
Oh
Teeth?
my God. Teeth? What is
Is that a
wrong with
movie?
you, Anna?
Yeah, it's
I
a
haven't
weird
seen.
one.
Should I look that up? Okay.
Have you seen Human Centipede?
No, I won't
Okay,
watch
yeah.
that. I
Whoa.
refuse to watch
You ever
that
seen
one.
13 Ghosts?
Oh,
No.
that's great.
It's a pretty good movie. No, it's freaky.
If it's mainstream, I've probably not
Oh,
seen
it's so
it.
cool.
But most
it's
mainstream
good.
Jurassic
You should watch
Park.
it. It's,
okay.
Yeah. We go through this with her, Cody.
We do.
Anna has this problem where she likes a lot of things. She doesn't love anything.
That's okay.
It's okay.
It's
Well,
like
she did
commitment
lock down a
issues.
man. No, she didn't.
I did get a
She's dating a-
boyfriend.
You can date your interests. You don't have to marry your interests. Just date them.
Wow, I
date-
love that. Oh my
Date
god.
your coffee order.
Therapy.
I'm stealing that. Yes, I want to try everything, but I don't need to try everything too many times. Just a couple times. is
She
good.
does love Omnimax movies, though.
Omnimax is yes. So
Loves,
Jesse
like
knows
loves.
the Omnimax I'm obsessed with, and actually I have tickets to be going here soon with my boyfriend, the guy I actually locked down. I forget which one we're seeing. It might be the Dolphins.
All
Actually,
the Dolphins?
I think it is the Dolphins.
Ocean films are awesome because it does.
Yes.
So the Omnimax is above you, it's around you, it's side to side. So you do feel like you're surrounded and immersed in it. And ocean films and space films do that really well.
Yes.
We had a film about Jane Goodall.
I missed that one.
You're okay.
It didn't do as well.
It was
Well,
okay. Everyone thought it was going to be. This is the problem when you're known as kind of the chimpanzee whisperer, and that's Jane Goodall's what she's known for, and everyone's like, where are the apes? I'm like, it's not that kind of. It's not that kind of film.
They want to be immersed in the jungle.
They say she's great and all, but I thought there'd be more
Apes.
apes.
It is wild the topics they make Omnimax films on though. There's one on fungi.
Oh, I would like that.
What is that?
Fun guys.
Like fungus.
Oh, I
Fun-
thought it was a
A
person.
bunch of fun guys.
Some guy named Fun Guy.
And Anna comes out. She's like, there was not a single fun guy.
Nobody
in that
was fun
movie.
in that place.
There are a lot of plants, a lot of mushrooms.
There was one guy. He was a scientist. He didn't seem that.
He wasn't even fun.
I guess it
yeah.
was okay.
No, I've seen the there was one I went to a while back. This was when I was younger with my family. It was like Switzerland or the Swiss Alps.
Oh, that sounds cool.
And that one, it felt like you were hanging off a mountain. That's what I love them. So yeah, the dolphins I know because I've seen some sea ones there. But yeah, actually the first time I met you, Cody, this is a funny story. We'll see if you remember. It was the Pompeii exhibit.
Yeah.
And I thought I never met you. I thought you were the archaeologist. And I went up to you and I was like, are you the archaeologist?
I do.
And you were like, no.
I do remember this. Oh, so
Do you?
Yes, and I had to answer that way because there was an archaeologist in there. If
Yes.
there wasn't, I would have just kind of rolled with it a little bit. I
Okay.
wanted to be an archaeologist when I was a kid.
That doesn't count, but okay. That was cool though. It was close enough. Yeah, I
Are you
went
the archaeologist? No, but I wanted to be.
when I was 5. Okay.
Anna can
Yeah.
be so. Anna sometimes gets locked in. She's funny. We
I
love
was like,
Anna
there's
a
an
lot.
archaeologist here. There is an art.
It's
and
gotta
I
be
never,
this guy.
I never
He's got
found the
glasses.
archaeologist, but that's
No,
okay.
that's Cody.
Okay. Yeah. Then we had a good
just me.
conversation. Okay.
So it's just Cody, which is funny because I was a TA in grad school, and so I had a rate my professor account.
Whoa.
And there was a comment that said his class is pretty easy, which is probably true, but he's not a doctor, so don't call him Dr. Cody. He's just Cody.
Just Cody.
And someone at work found that and like pasted them all over the hallways.
Okay.
And had people calling me just Cody, which it's also funny that students thought it's like professors are pediatricians and so you should call them Dr. First Name.
Oh, that's
But,
crazy.
Yeah,
But you're just Cody,
Just
VP
Cody.
of Marketing and Communications. Just Cody.
for now. Yeah.
You know what though? You've got like this cool vibe though. You've got this casual. I think you're in the right role for sure because
just Cody.
This is why our friend like Bob Herzog is always like, get him back in here. It's been 3 weeks. Got to get back in here for the next. Because literally, how often are you going on TV with them?
It is about every 3 weeks. It depends. It's seasonal. It kind of depends.
New costume.
But it's awesome, and I love what I do because I get to be excited about stuff, and
Oh yeah.
I want everyone else to be excited about stuff that we have going on. So It's not fake fabricated energy. It's like what we do is so incredible. And to come back to Superman, seeing that on screen, like I didn't build the building. I don't pay rent or anything, but it feels like my building. Like
You're proud of it.
It's awesome to see that on screen. Is so cool.
Yeah.
And to know that that's all over the world. Every movie theater around the world, Union Terminal is on that screen. And that's not just awesome for me or for the Museum Center, for everyone in Cincinnati. Like, family's going to be calling you from across the country, and you're going to say, yeah, that's my building, and that's my town. I live there. Like, Cincinnati is such a wonderful town, but few places are so instantly recognizable and iconic like Union Terminal. And it's part of the reason why it was inspiration for the Hall of Justice to begin with. And now this is the first time it's been portrayed on screen in real life, in person. And I think that's amazing.
Did they bring all that furniture in? Like all those couches in orange and yellow? I'm like, was that just down the hall? Did they grab that?
No.
I'm so curious about how, And how long were they there for 2 days?
They did it. Yeah, it was only a couple days. They knocked it out pretty quickly, which is always amazing because we get these calls and someone, we want to shoot here with the dinosaurs and it's going to be like 2 weeks. And we're like, we're open.
Oh.
Like you can't disrupt operations that much. And like, we want to play ball. We understand the purpose of what people are trying to do, but we're also like, first and foremost, like we're trying to serve our guests and be open to operations. So like when crews come in and the work that they do to knock this stuff out so quickly is amazing.
Well, listen, if you have an answer to this, I know you won't say anything because you're like me, you're a steel trap. But if they make a sequel to this movie, they were barely in the Hall of Justice. I mean, 6 minutes. I mean, they were there a lot, but they got to go back at some point. That's home base. Do you think the relationship was good? The experience that they had was good to the point where they're like, oh yeah, we'll go back. Like if that works for them.
I think so. And I think a large part of that also is the relationship that Film Cincinnati and Kristen Slotman and that team has developed, not just with this crew and for this film, but that reputation that's being built. I think that is huge for all of Cincinnati. And what's awesome about Cincinnati is there are so many iconic places to shoot. I read this in an article that James Gunn said they went to Cleveland because someone said, well, hey, the Hall of Justice is actually in Cincinnati. And someone on the crew said, well, if we're shooting in Ohio, maybe we go look at Cleveland.
Yeah.
So it was kind of which one tells me I don't know that they've seen a map and they fully understand geography, but it's like the two are kind of intertwined, and I think that's it. It's if you want it to be, there's a fun little Cleveland-Cincinnati rivalry in that, but just the fact that so much of this was shot in Ohio, that Superman has this legacy in Ohio is awesome. So I do hope that they'll come back as they continue the series. And I think the experience that they had and the work that Kristen Schlotman and that team is doing, and just the way that Cincinnati welcomed them, I think we've got a good chance.
Get on over to Cincinnati Museum Center. We're talking to Cody Hefner. He is the VP of Marketing. Get on over there, get a selfie with Union Terminal, see where the spaceship launched out of the side of the terminal. I didn't know there was a spaceship port. Spoiler. Spaceship that happens at some point.
All right, that's enough of the spoiler. A squirrel was saved. There's a spaceship port.
There's so much more I can tell you.
Okay.
I just need to make
Hall of
sure
Justice is
you
the
just
Museum
signed
Center.
up for the Cinemark whatever movie pass.
I
Like
did.
you have no excuse.
I just signed up for a
I'll
movie
give you a
club,
7-day
like,
deadline.
during
You
the
need to go
show.
see this movie while there's still a lot of people in the theater.
Okay.
It's cool seeing with a group of people too. And Anna, you will laugh. There are scenes. The dog is so much fun in this movie.
Well, it's probably a good excuse to go to the museum and make like a TikTok video. Like, here's where the Hall of Justice is in Cincinnati, Ohio.
I love that.
You know what I mean?
No one's ever done that.
That's a great little video. Then why don't you do it? I'm like, that's a good video right there.
No, you're good at those. Cody, we appreciate it. Anna, get on over there and also do your little dolphin video over there. There you
Okay.
go. We appreciate it. Cody, thanks for coming in. Thanks for wearing your Superman shirt, too.
I appreciate
That way
it.
I'm not the only one. All right, Cincinnati Museum Center, and go see Superman. It's out now.